already know. I got one of the baddest females in the game right now, representing the Bean. It's my girl, no other, Bay Holla.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Hey, I'm saying it's a long time coming, you know what I'm saying? But you know how we do it. I mean, how did you come up with the name Bay Holla?
That's a long story, but I'm going to just try to make that so nice and short and sweet. Pretty much my nickname has always been Bay. From people inside my family, like that's very close to me, and you know, a few associates of mine. Some time ago, back in like '06, I went to a hip hop show with me and Terra. He was telling me a lot of hip hop artists is out doing their thing. He wanted me to get back in the game and check some stuff out. So I was there. I seen my homeboy at the end of the night. He was like, "Yo, Bay, holla at me. I ain't make sure you stay in touch." So then my homeboy next to me was like, "Yo, Bay, holla." She come up with your name, Bay Holla. And I'm like, "You think so?" I slept on it. Next day I was like, yo, I think I'm going to write a song and get back in the game. And from that point on, it was just like Bay Holla. So.
I can dig it. And plus you got that Bay in there. Y'all already know Bay for Boston.
That's right.
For y'all that's sleeping on it. But so I know you doing like a lot of acting and stuff like that. You were in a movie, right?
Yep, I was in a movie titled Business is War.
Business is War. How did that come about?
Basically, it was an audition for a film. I tend to do a variety of different things, a ton of different things, and there was an opportunity to go to an audition. I went to an audition. They gave me a script. In like 5 minutes, you had to go over the script and go in there and do it. So within 5 minutes, I read the script. I'm like, I don't like this script. I didn't. So I wrote the script, rewritten it within 5 minutes into my own terms and my own ways. And I went in there and I acted it out. So I didn't hear from them for like a month. I'm like, oh, I didn't get that part. They called me and they was like, babe, we wanted to let you know that you didn't get the part that, you know, you auditioned for. But you did so well that we changed the script for the film and fitted you a piece in the film for your own individual character.
I can dig it.
So at that point, I got the part. I played a 65-year-old lady named Miss Levine selling food stamps in the 1980s. And it was like the most wonderful experience that I've ever done. Like, it was a major opportunity to do that. It pulled out another part of me that I didn't even know existed inside of me. So I appreciate that. Rest in peace, Kamal Gordon. He was the director, the producer of the film. He passed away a week after we got a distribution deal, which was really hard on us.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Kamal. Media Fish Films.
Right. So what advice can you give me for like other females in the game that's trying to do like you're doing right now? What advice can you give?
Pretty much just not to sell yourself short. You know, a lot of females, they feel like they tend to have to be a certain way or, you know, degrade themselves as women and, you know, side with other lanes and other bars and you know, just I just feel like you really have to stop first and identify with yourself who you are, where you're going, and what you actually want out of all this. Not for what you see. At the end of the day, like I tell people, famous, making it famous and all that, that's cool and all, but I feel like I'm already past that point. Because I've made a change in my community. I have a voice in my community. I have a talent that has been exposed all over the world. You know what I mean? Different opportunities to do things and change people's lives. So that's like major for me. I just pretty much, women, stop letting, not to be like man bashing, but they allow the men to come into their minds and work their minds and say, do this, and go with, you know, act this way, and do this. And the women are so dumb, they're not even women, they're just girls. Because they listen to it, and it tends to take them down a path that they don't need to go. That doesn't need to exist, but they choose to. So I just pretty much say stop, think about it, check yourself, find out who you are, and then you can go somewhere. If you don't know who you are and you think you're going somewhere right now, it ain't working. It may seem fine and dandy right now, but at the end of that boat, it ain't gonna work. Trust me.
Don't play yourself.
Don't play yourself. Stop selling yourself short.
Stop playing yourself. But another thing I wanted to ask you too, I see you doing like some modeling too. Doing that sexy chocolate thing. What's up?
I do modeling for a variety of different people, like pretty much anybody that, you know, that contracts me, that is a worthy contract. But my most recent venture was I am the new face with the mahogany color for a beautiful woman makeup cosmetic company. So actually, do I have the card? I do have a card. For everybody that don't know, it's That's for you, and for you to pass on if you like.
Thank you.
But
sorry about that.
I became the face of that, and I'm not just a model. I am a role model for all our young women out there that are trying to be successful in whatever it is that they're trying to do. Believe in yourself, know who you are, and just go with it. So that's why I'm very happy to be a part of ABW Couture.
Right.
I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I have to stick and follow behind what my face stands for. So.
Right. See, y'all take that advice, especially y'all young ladies that's trying to come up in the game. Take it for somebody that already know that's out there doing their thing. That's why we here. We here for the hood. You know, keeping y'all informed, bringing y'all the information. You already know. I see you was on Judge Adams too. Now, that was I caught half of it. I didn't even really catch the whole thing, but tell me a little bit about that because
that was a great experience as well. Major exposure from that. Being on that show brought me massive opportunity, but pretty much that stemmed from I was doing a lot of shows out in New York last year.
Okay.
I was out there so much I ended up getting nominated for a New York Music Award.
Okay.
I ended up blowing this girl out the box out there.
Right.
As soon as my people found out about the voting, all this controversy started. The girls from Queens started putting up this stuff. Boston's arguing back and forth on the website. They froze my votes. At that point, by them freezing my votes, I still have one.
Right, okay.
They sent threats and all this. Now, it's nothing about, I heard a little hate and all these, people saying all these, well, not even people, small people, saying little things, nobody's. Oh, she looked crazy, and oh, she shouldn't have sued me, she's a snitch. They ain't nothing about being a snitch. It's now a time to grow up. You have to have some sort of professionalism.
So this was real?
Yeah, this was all real.
Okay.
Yeah, I basically took them to court in reference to the fees for everything that I paid for as far as my promotions, me getting the voting, everything. But I got ample opportunity off that. I ended up,
I thought some of that stuff was fake, so that's why I want you to tell me.
Mano was really coming. That's how I ended up doing a Halloween party last year with Mano and Jadakiss because of all this.
Okay.
That's how I
ended
up.
So who was in court? Because like I said, I only counted.
It was a promotional company from out of New York City.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, I was working with them. Well, I wasn't working with them. It was pretty much I got nominated and I was already going to go to the show to open up for Mano. And they said it was a music awards, and then all this controversy started. So I said at this point, the more I run with MOP, those are my homeboys. Big shout out to MOP Brooklyn all day. I got friends, I got people everywhere. You know what I mean? But it wasn't about that because I'm totally not really with the violence. You know what I mean? It was more about being professional. So the professional thing to do was to take the report, which nobody won the case. But it was great because I got awesome exposure. I rapped for Judge Alex. I now have the opportunity to do other major things that just opened up. So it was a blessing, and different things opening up more and more. I had people across the country seeing that. And now I'm getting tweets and Twitters and all over the place. So it's like, it was good.
And you got to be multi-talented, you know that?
And I repped for Boston. And I repped for Boston. Like, I was the only artist from Massachusetts. I was nominated for a New York Music Award. I'm from Boston. You know what I mean? So if you wasn't there to support me, support our city because I'm running nationally, repping 617. When I'm in Mexico, I rep 617. When I'm in LA, I rep 617. No matter where I go, I rep 617. So when they see Bay, they know to holla.
Right. And one thing I want to say too, man, if you holding grudges right now and you over like 25 or whatever, and grow up, because when you holding grudges, you're blocking your blessing people in Boston. That's what it is. You by not putting somebody on, you just blocking your own blessings. So stop hating and holding grudges and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? But back to the interview. One thing I wanted to ask you too on the 50 mic thing. I remember actually that's when I really started hearing your name a lot when you were doing the 50 mic thing. Wasn't you a part of that?
Well, I actually did. I did a brief thing on that. I performed one night. I was a part of that. You know what I mean? That was just like more like a favor to a favor.
Oh, okay.
Because big shout outs to whoever's doing it. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty much, that was just like an opportunity, something. I'm doing my own thing right now. 2011, I'm in support of the all-female movement, support of nonviolence, breast cancer, domestic violence.
That's what's up.
I've put my first showcase on, all-female rap show.
That's what's up.
Brought to you by me, Holla, the Holla movement. I had the first 7 ladies from New England, along with myself, come out and do a showcase. And now I'm doing these series of showcases of the female artists to get them out there. You know what I mean? Not just, if they already got a fan base, that's great, but now we have to unify our movement. Instead of all this controversy, it's time to straighten up, grow up, and be out there and be a face. us as women have so many different causes that we need to be in support of and things that we need to be unified for certain reasons.
Right,
and we're not getting any of that. So I took it upon myself to take these women and put them together all in one room at one time. And you know what? Make it a beautiful atmosphere.
Right.
Pull from that every day. Dress it up. Tell people to dress casual. You know, sexy, nice. Come with your,
it's
you're
okay.
responsible.
It's okay. Right. It's okay.
And that's what I've been doing. And at the end of this, I have a lot of great things in store for the women that are being a part of this.
Right.
And it's about 47 female artists out here.
Right.
And it's about 45 that has been taking part in what is going on here. It's not for me.
Right.
It's for us.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's for us.
Y'all hear that?
So, any female rappers that's interested, humble, ready to go to the next level, in support of a cause that unifies us as one so we can finally have a front face, get in touch with me.
Right.
All them sticks and stones like that, whatever, get in touch with me. Let's grow, let's get this money, and let's prosper.
Right. One other thing I meant to ask you too. I like that song you got, Don't Worry.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Can you spit a little verse of that? I mean, can we hear some of that? Yeah. Let me get a little verse or something.
I see you looking at my man, I ain't worried about it. Two small shoes, tacky weave, I ain't worried about it. See, I'm a super chick and I'm on my super shit. See, I'm so educated and she just a stupid. Them imitators and haters, they moving on the prowl. They see him popping, they mad and they swagger jack my style. It's only one holla and I'm the top dollar. See him take the game, I swear I put it on my father.
Alright, y'all see that? See, it just takes practice. That's what it is. Practice, ladies. Practice. You're getting it from a vet. Pulla's up FamousTV, you already know. It's Holla.
Automatic,